How do you know if the guy that you're seeing wants a relationship with you or if he's just dabbling, trying things out? Today we're going to look at 6 signs that the guy you're dating wants a relationship. Now, the big word we're going to look at here is effort. Because plain and simple, if a guy isn't putting in the effort, he really doesn't want the relationship. Men put in effort towards things that matter to them. But that's an obvious answer. That's the one that you know if he's not putting in the effort, cast him aside, go find somebody who will. But there are subtle signs that can actually give you more indications that the guy you're dating is dabbling or isn't sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the word effort into an acronym, and there are 6 letters here, and so each letter will become a sign that can help you identify his degree of commitment and interest. E stands for exclusivity. Guys who want a relationship aren't shy about calling you two together what it is. They want to actually put a label on it because they don't want you to be swept off your feet by some other guy. Guy who wants a relationship with you wants, in fact, the whole world to know, look, this is my woman, we're together. F is he's frugal with his time. He's not placing the relationship as a priority, so everything becomes last minute, right? Some last minute opportunity comes up, and so he's inviting you to hang out with him over here, join him and his friends over here, last minute, late night, come hang out with me, Netflix and chill style, right? It's like you're fitting into these last minute slots, and he's not taking you on real dates, right? Or he'll text you something like, I'm really missing you right now, and say sweet things to you, but he doesn't back that up with action. So he's generous with his words of affection, but frugal with his time. The thing that we have the least of is our time. So that's where you can tell whether or not someone is making you a priority. Are they giving you their time? Because men who want to be with you, time with you is not a burden. Time with you is a blessing. The second F is friendliness, or the lack thereof, right? A guy who is into you is going to be friendly. He's going to be consistent in his caring and his warmth with you. Guys who aren't sure, they tend to go hot and then cold. One moment he's showering you with appreciation and showering you with love, and the next he's kind of cold and off-putting or critical of you, or he'll even make fun of you in front of his friends. You all go out and you say something and he kind of rolls his eyes and makes fun of you. And what he's trying to do is push you away in that moment. See, what immature guys do is they try to act cold to you, try to piss you off so that you will actually distance yourself from them, giving them the space that they wanted in the first place. O stands for object permanence. Now, little babies don't have object permanence, and that means out of sight, out of mind. When mommy leaves, mommy is gone. They have no cognitive ability to remember, oh, mommy's on the other side of that door. He operates the same way. When you're out of sight, you're out of mind. You're not getting texts from him. You're not getting phone calls from him. You can feel the disconnect from him. Men who want a relationship with you connect. So if it's been more than a week and you haven't reached out to him and he hasn't called you and connected with you, he may like you, he may want to date you, but he doesn't want a relationship with you. R stands for rescheduling plans. Now, if someone has a habit of canceling plans, it's probably obvious to you that they're not really into it, they're not prioritizing things. But where it gets confusing is if they're canceling plans or rescheduling plans because of a major priority or value in their life. Their kids, for example, or their work, for example. One of my clients, guy she was dating, kept rescheduling plans because the kids, the ex-wife couldn't take care of the kids needed to be taken care of, and once or twice is okay. She understood, but what she noticed was, wow, this is a pattern. We've hung out a couple times, and then every time things are about to progress in the relationship, all of a sudden the kids become an excuse, or the work becomes an excuse. That big work project becomes an excuse. So if you notice that your man is constantly using important things, kids, work, projects, to reschedule plans as that relationship's progressing, it might just be that he's using that value in his life as a tool to put the brakes on the progression of the relationship. And the last letter in the word effort is T. T stands for twisting things around. You'll have that conversation with him where you'll ask, where are things going? What is this developing into? And he will twist that around to try to make you feel bad about wanting to know where things are going. He'll say things like, geez, relax. Like, what we have is so good. Just be in the moment, be present. And you're going to ruin what we have if you put all of this pressure on our current situation. And so he tries to make you feel bad, or you question yourself for wanting what you want, for wanting a relationship and for wanting clarity. Now, the irony here is that men who do this, often they are the ones who are uptight about where things are going. They are the ones who are nervous because they haven't decided yet. They don't even really know. And so they project that onto you. They twist it around. They try to make you wrong so that you'll drop it. If your man's trying to twist things around, no, you have every right to want a clear plan and to know where things are going. So there you have it. 6 signs that you know that your man doesn't want a relationship. And I would love to hear from you. What are the signs that you've experienced, that you've seen when you're dating a guy who didn't want a relationship and then it actually came true? You've realized, you know what, he really doesn't want a relationship. Post that in the comment section below. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, take a moment, click the red button, become subscribed, because you're entering an amazing community of heart-centered people who are all dedicated to increasing love in the world. So welcome to this channel. Look forward to seeing you again.